Hi, challengers. This is Coach Delynn. This week, you're going to hear a why video from every single one of the coaches, and feel free to share your video with us, or share a picture, or share a statement, some sort of a comment about your why. And as coaches, we're taking this opportunity to really kind of reflect on what our deep why is, and that is what we want you to do as well. So today I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about my why, and 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 what about my why is going to drive me to finish this 30-day challenge better than I've finished other 30-day challenges in the past. And that's what I want you to think about. As I tell you about my why, and as you hear other coaches in the group tell you about their why, or as you read people's comments below, or if you see their pictures or hear a song maybe that they post, I want you to think about what is the deeper why in your life. And you don't have to get deep, dark, like secret with us, but I do want you to connect to the one thing that is going to pull you away from that one temptation every day to either not make the best nutritional choices, not to have that extra glass of water, not to do that workout, not to do that personal development time. What is it? Why is it that you need to connect to that will actually take your focus and put it back on whatever your goal is? Um, and again, losing 10 pounds, getting a grip finally on nutritional choices, things like that are natural things that will happen and occur if you stick with something that is for health and fitness for more than 30 days, for 30 days and beyond. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you a little bit about my why. And we could go way back. All of us, I'm sure, could go way back to like our very deep why. But let me just go back to one thing that was pivotal in my life. So in 2005, in October of 2005, I was diagnosed with Crohn's and ulcerative colitis, which is very rare. I have now read over and over again that normally you don't have both, but my colon was quitting. It was absolutely quitting. I found myself in the emergency room with my body going into shock. So drastic things were happening in my life. I thought that I was making really great nutritional choices. I thought I was on the right track. Um, my issues were I did not know how my body reacts with food. So I was unable to make any sort of great nutritional choices or great exercise choices for my body. So at that particular time, I knew that what was coming up ahead of me was going to be surgeries. It was going to be medication for the rest of my life, all of these different things. And I really wanted to see. I Googled and I wanted to see, is there any other option for me? And there was. And so I jumped on it. I was laser focused. My health and fitness, the why at that particular time was life or death as far as my why. I knew that nothing good was going to continue to happen if I didn't change some things. So 2 years after that, I was able to, had a huge clean bill of health, drastically very soon after I started a different regimen. But I can say that I stuck to a specific nutritional plan for 2 years, and I am now no longer on meds, and I don't have a fear of surgery, all these different things. So I was able to move into a marriage with the possibility of having a child then, and we were able to have our first son, no complications, which was wonderful. And then we were able to have our second son. And as much as I would love to pretend that he doesn't have any complications, he does. And he has a heart condition. And that became my next why, because I was unable to go back to the gym. I was unable to take him out and run. I was unable to do things that I had done previously to get my body back in shape, my health back in, in line, and things like that. So at that particular time, my why was, oh my goodness, I've gained all this weight during my pregnancy, and now all of the things that I had known before, I cannot fall back on. So I went to a very big place of fear. My why at all times, now that I look back, up until recently, all of my whys have always been based on fear. Fear, fear that if I don't exercise, what's going to happen to me? Fear of the gaining of weight and not being able to take it off. The fear of my health. I mean, everything was based on fear. So at that particular time, when I actually did lose all of the baby weight, was just because I feared being at home and feared not being able to go back to the gym like I had always done. Um, so as I look back, my why wasn't healthy. It is what it is. But now my why has changed. And in the last year, I can tell you that my why has actually become a healthy, wonderful why not? Like, why not me? Why can't I have a wonderful body at 43? Why can't I actually live with food and have a fabulous life with it? So I've turned it around to thinking of food as not the road to failure, but as the road to freedom, and exercise, not running away from, oh my gosh, if I don't exercise, I'm gonna, like, all this weight's gonna come back on me. That total fear. No, I feel like it's a huge freedom. That's my why. So every day that I'm able to be consistent with my nutrition, and every day that I'm able to be consistent with my personal development, which is really just taking the time to start off my day well and end my day well, or even just during the day, my personal development is having that moment that I'm just in that moment and I'm grateful. So more of an attitude of gratitude. I feel like my why has turned into a why not. Why don't I just go ahead and enjoy the exercise because I can move? Because I can do anything that I want to here at the house. Or if I want to go run, I can run. If I want to go to the gym, I can go to the gym. I mean, all these different things. So my why, thankfully, at 43, has turned into a why not me. I can dream about what I want my life to be like. And so I use these challenges to actually make those areas of my life better. And I feel like when I don't take that step every day, I feel like I am letting myself down. Not with pounds, not with the fears of things anymore. It's more like, Delynn, wow, you just missed out on a whole day where you could have grown a little bit more. So that sounds kind of probably weird to everyone in the group, but my why has turned more into this sense of confidence, with consistency, with I love food, and I know now how it treats my body. So I don't fear a cookie. I don't fear a drink of alcohol. I don't fear that I'm going to lose control when I'm in social situations. I don't fear any of that. And so my why has really turned into a why not me. I can have a good life. I can have a great life. I can have a life that I can't even dream of right now because I'm able to exercise, get great personal development, and have control over nutritional choices. So that's my why, and kind of my little short journey of coming from where I used to be in my head to where I am now. And I want to hear from you. I want to know about your whys. What's driving you? What is going to be the difference in this challenge? What is going to steer you away from temptation? Maybe it's something like what I have. Maybe some of you out there are like me, where you used to, all of your whys used to be just fear-based, and you don't want to be fear-based anymore. You want to have a freedom-based why. Maybe you have little ones in the house and you're like, you know what? I want to be a great example. I want to be one of their first examples of what a healthy and fit and fulfilling life is. I don't know. Everyone in here is going to be unique. Everyone in here is going to be different, and everyone in here is going to be on a different part of your journey. So let us know what that is. Again, comment below with a picture, with a song lyric, with a song if you want to do a song, or even a video. Don't be afraid to make a video because it's so powerful to really speak about what your why is. And I'm excited to hear about them. I'm excited to encourage you to share them. And again, this is going to be wonderful for you to be able to get started because it's only day 9. So, yay, 21 more days. Have a great day and start telling us about your why.